This is ESBR Boxing's YouTube channel. Delighted to be joined by a victorious debut in Sarah Murphy after a great win in the National Stadium in Dublin. Sarah, you've made history tonight. The youngest ever female professional boxer in Ireland. First of all, before we talk about the fight, just talk about your kind of reaction to that. You've made history. What do you think of that?
It's incredible. The atmosphere was amazing. To have such a good fan base from all my family, club mates, friends, everyone people I don't even know. It's incredible. So happy yet again to get the win underneath my belt, and I don't think it's actually fully hit me yet. So as the night goes on, I say it's gonna fully hit me. I'll burst out at some point. But no, it's incredible to be after making history tonight. So yeah, very happy.
And to do it, like I heard you speak to other interviewers there, to do it in such a familiar surrounding as the National Stadium, you know, you've fought plenty of times here as an amateur. Did that kind of help in terms of familiarising yourself, you know, kind of putting you at a bit more ease that you know the surroundings, you've been here before and you've been in that ring before, albeit as an amateur fighter?
Yeah, 100%. It made it that small bit more easier. Like as you said, I've boxed here many times before, so it made me nice and relaxed. Like there was no nerves getting into the ring. I thought I was going to be nervous all week, but I've actually been very relaxed and very happy with how my week has been going so far. And then obviously beforehand I was nice, relaxed, in the zone, ready to just go in and do what I do best. And obviously with it being such a familiar space as well, made it that little bit easier.
Brilliant. And then onto the fight itself, you know, this opponent, she had potential to be tricky, you know, she had height, she had range, she's been in as a pro plenty of times. You came out like a house on fire. Was that the plan, you know, to kind of negate that size, you know, negate that range, get in close, or was that, as you say, adrenaline maybe, you know, just that you hit it head first from the opening bell, really?
A bit of everything, to be honest with you. Obviously I've never gotten the advantage, as you can tell. I'm small myself, so since I was a child all the way up to now, I'm boxing 13 years. But all the way up, sparring boys, girls, fighting all the girls, they've always been taller than me. So I was used to it. I knew she was taller than me. I didn't know much about her getting into the ring myself. I didn't need to know much. I just needed to trust my coaches and get and do what I do best at the end of the day. And that happened. Yeah, adrenaline did kick in. It did once I stood through the ropes and started to make a ring walk. I was nice and calm. Once I stood into the ring, then I was like, right, time to go. Do what I do best, and that's all I can do.
Brilliant stuff. And then after the fight, obviously we all saw the brilliant scenes with your family. They were so vocal in the crowd. What does it mean to you to have that support, such a passionate support? And you know, that's obviously something we can expect for you going forward. I'm sure they'll follow you up and down the country this lot.
Yeah, obviously it's amazing to have such a good fan base and all. Most of my family is actually based in Dublin, so it was lovely to have them all coming in, especially being on our doorstep. I'm only from Kildare town myself, so it's local enough for us. As you said, we've been here many of times, but it's amazing to have such a good family, friends, teammates, coaches from my club. Everyone has came and supported me, and I couldn't have asked for anything better.
Brilliant stuff. And in terms of the future, you know, we know you're so young, there's no rush with you, but are you looking to get out, keep as active as possible? You know, will we be looking at maybe before Christmas or start of 2026? Where's the roadmap looking like for Sarah Murphy?
I'm not 100% sure about when my next fight will be. As you said, I'm still young, I'm still 18, so I'm going to take it nice and slow and see where journey takes me. Obviously I've signed with JB Promotions, so I'm putting 110% of my trust in them, and they'll know when timing is right to get me on next, and putting 110% of my trust into my coaches as well. So that's all I can do at the end of the day. But no, in terms of the future, take it nice and slow and take it one step at a time. So
yeah, the future is definitely bright, but I'll let you go and have a well-deserved celebration. Sarah Murphy, well done on tonight's win, and best of luck for the future.
Thanks so much. Have a nice evening.
Cheers. Thanks for that.